Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys about my embarrassing first crush story. So, I'm not going to actually say any names in this, but I'm going to be telling you guys about my very first crush, which actually was only last year. And yeah, and I feel like he watches my videos, so no. I was debating on if I wanted to film this or not, but I've seen like a video that was like this, like a story time, and I was like, you know what, why not? It seems like a fun video to film. So anyways, I'm gonna give him the name Chris, because I'm not gonna actually say his real name, so let's just say his name is Chris. Start off with last year. Let's rewind back a little bit into 8th grade. So 8th grade, this was his first year. So 8th grade he came in because the first day of school I was in the AP class and he was in my class, so like the regular class. All like the schedules and everything were all mixed up and all wrong. Second day they had like the actual schedule list together, and I was switched out from the AP class to the regular class, and he went to the AP class. But basically, I went into the regular, he went into the AP, so we switched. When he walked out and I walked in, and like, what was that? And one of my friends was like, that's Chris. I'm like, oh, okay. So I started like uncontrollably blushing, like I normally do, because I blush a lot. And okay, so let's fast forward a little into October. So October, this was on Halloween. We went on a field trip, and it was a apple picking farm. So we were there, we got there and everything, and we first went into this cabin. The lady was speaking about like where the apples are growing at. When she was done talking, there was 2 tractors, and one of the tractors was full. So it was me and the only girl I'm gonna name in this video. Her name is Tallulah, just because she's on my channel before. So Tallulah and I, we were together with a couple of her friends. Chris was with a couple of his friends. So we all sat like on the same tractor. And it was the most awkwardest thing because I didn't know if I wanted to say hi or if I wanted to just sit there. So anyways, we were on our way before we went to the apple fields to get pumpkins, so to the pumpkin patch. We were on our way and there was this tree branch me in the back of the head. Whacked me on the back of the head while the tractor was moving. So it was like, here's my head, here's the branch. It was like smack. And it hurt so bad. After we got our pumpkins and everything, now may I remind you, it was actually muddy and rainy that day. So because it was so muddy and rainy that day, things were like slippery. So the tractor, to get onto the tractor, there was actually a milk crate. So the milk we had to step onto to get into the tractor. And the milk crate and the tractor was like a space in between them, so we had to kind of like really step up. Standing behind me, everybody was getting on. I slipped. I tripped, nearly fell, and I was so embarrassed. And he was standing behind me. He was like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" He was like laughing, like so embarrassed, laughing along with him. Like, yeah, I'm fine. That was pretty much it for that day for all the embarrassing stories. So one girl, I guess, told him that I liked him. Anyways, I guess one night, this was before Christmas break, he texted me and he was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Hey, who's this?" Because I didn't know the number and I didn't know that he was gonna be texting me. So anyways, he tells me his name. He's like, "Oh, hey, it's Chris," and I'm like, "Oh, hey," and he wrote me this thing saying, because I guess he knew that I liked him, and he, may I remind you, he was super nice, and he said something like, "You're so pretty, and by what your friends say too, your personality is pretty too," or something like that. And I was like, oh my gosh. And you want to know what I said? I said, "Oh, thank you. The only reason why I didn't talk to you was because I knew I was gonna get nervous quick." Are you kidding me? Why would I say that? I got another story from 8th grade, and then we're gonna roll into the 9th grade thing. Okay, great. I guess there was like this setup hug that was planned and I didn't know. Anyways, I was on my way out. There was like people kind of like around his locker. One girl, she was like, "Go and hug him," and I'm like, what? Like, I'm literally stunned, like don't know what to do. He's standing there like this because he, like I said, super nice, like barely even knew each other. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it, and I like walked away at first, and I didn't walk too far away. So then I was like, okay, fine, I did it, but I gave him the awkwardest, stiffest hug of my life. Like, why did I hug him like that? But I'm gonna reenact the way it happened. Like shuffled away. 9th grade comes along and I'm still awkward around him, but the awkwardness kind of changed a little bit. Actually, one of the stories I'm gonna tell you is from the other night, and you know, girls, they're like always around him and stuff and all that, so he's like one of the it people in our school. The first thing from the other night, okay, the other night we were in the black box and he was playing the piano and everything, and there was like a couple other people in there, me and my other friends. One of the girls, she was like freestyling stuff and he was playing the piano, and then he was like, Taylor, you go. And what did I say? I was like, okay, I got you. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. And then I was like, I got no bars, swag, or something like that. I started laughing. I was like, and then I put my head down onto the piano, and I was so embarrassed. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, why did I do that? Like, and it's so funny because I walk out and I just always wonder, like, why did I do that? Can I erase that moment, please? Can somebody just like erase that moment? Oh my gosh. I'm still debating on if I want to post this video or not, just because like I'm so embarrassed, because I've done so many embarrassing things and I can't help it, and it's kind of funny. I forgot to film an outro. The editing, it kind of just deleted by itself and the file went missing. So I'm gonna just film it for you guys now, but I love you guys, thank you guys so much, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also do not forget to subscribe. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.
How I wanna do what the one before